These are the domains of the Paraná, one of the most important rivers of South America. On its journey across Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina, the river brings natural treasures to all of its neighbors. That's why Fundación Vida Silvestre, together with WWF Paraguay and WWF Brazil, have been working for more than 20 years for its protection and care. Nevertheless, in the last 200 years, the Paraná and its main tributaries, including the Iguazu River, have been witness to the forest degradation. The Atlantic forest, once the second most important jungle in the continent, has been dramatically reduced, and now only the 16% remains standing, and it is preserved here. The province of Misiones, in Argentina, contains the most important remaining portion of the Atlantic forest. In spite of the abundance of water, the settlers of Comandante Andresito have difficulties in accessing this resource, with 30% of its citizens lacking access to water. In rural areas, the situation is even more critical. Here, families depend on natural watersheds or shallow wells to get water. This brings along hygienic risks or water scarcity in the dry season. The situation is caused mainly by the use of inadequate farming and livestock practices that affect the sustainability of the resource, as well as inappropriate infrastructure. Sometimes, families must travel over 10 kilometers to get water. Such is the case of the satellite classroom of Provincial School 710. There, Vida Silvestre and HSBC are working in the adaptation of watersheds and drill wells to ensure its quality and availability in a sustainable way. In addition, works with the local farmers are taking place to reforest the margins of the creeks with native trees, thereby restoring the ecosystems. Thanks to these efforts, 19 children from the satellite classroom now have access to safe drinking water. This is one of the 30 projects that the water program is carrying out in Comandante Andresito, hoping to change the way of life of over 220 families. At the same time, we strive to keep the Atlantic forest alive, ensuring that it is more than a distant memory.